I've gotten mushroom hunting. It's slowing down. I had to run all the way to the barn. Pouring. I can hardly see. Didn't want my camera to get wet in my pocket. This ain't a phone, this is a camera. I don't mess with phones. I don't make any of my videos, none of my videos are made from a phone. Anyway. So I had to run all the way to the barn. So I guess I won't be mushroom hunting if it keeps on raining. Everything is so saturated. It looks good. It looks real good. Well, everything's planted. All the grass is growing good. The trees are growing good. Every time I go out there in the woods, I pull out them bush honeysuckles, and invasive ones that take over everywhere. And I try to pull out at least 25 every time I go in the woods. I probably got about 75 or 100 of them this time on my own property. I can pull out 100 a day probably for the next 2 weeks and never get them all, because there's so many little ones like this that are popping up. There's millions of them. They're taking over everything. So anyway, all part of my garden is, that end is good. That's all I work with. So I'm not going to do any more mushroom hunting for today. So this is a metal roof barn. Makes a lot of racket, don't it? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and say, so far no mushrooms. None this year. So, Pete Petro 62 reporting for. I'm all wet. Channel 62.